Hey, good morning and welcome. I'm Karen. This is Runic Streams Coaching and Tarot. And today is Thursday. 2 more days to vacation. Oh my gosh. I'm looking forward to it. Um, I don't get to go on like vacation trips for a whole week at a time, like very often. Um, I do occasionally to go see my family, but this is like, going somewhere different. It'll be fun. So I'm going to use the Runic Tarot this morning, and we'll take a look at current situation and the influences around that. Keep in mind this is a collective reading. May or may not resonate today, but yeah, I thought I would pick up a different deck. I haven't used the Runic for a while. So let's do this. Let's take a look at it. See what we got going on, if I can cut the darn cards. Okay. So let's take a look at current situation. The Lovers. Present influence. Page of Pentacles. Future influence. Five of Cups. What you don't see. Knight of Cups. What to look for. King of Wands. Okay. Unexpected. Two of Pentacles. Challenge. Ten of Cups. Strength. Six of Cups. And where does this lead? Eight of Wands. And then advice. Tell me about this five. And Queen of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. I'm going to tell you, honestly, there is something here with relationships. So this is probably a relationship type reading. Got the Lovers, and with the Queen of Wands being at the bottom of the deck and the King of Wands, what to watch for. To me, that's something that talks about a couple, partnership, and feels like there is it's weird energy with the Five of Cups being in the future influence, because I don't think that's a situation. I think that is you. And the reason why I say that is because the remainder of the cards are good. Even where it leads to is the Eight of Wands. I feel like that, is a good card. So it's interesting. Current situation is Lovers. I feel like this. So if it's not a love relationship or a romantic type relationship, then it is definitely some kind of partnership. And I feel like with the Page of Pentacles being in the present influence, and I'm seeing the page look at the Lovers, that there is some learning to happen here. There is some kind of growth going on. Okay, so to me, the Page of Pentacles is about learning and growing. They're young. Pages are young. And the Pentacle is very, they don't have a curious mind like the Page of Swords, but they have the stick-to-itiveness to get to, problem solving or, figuring things out. And they really want to grow. It's that kind of attitude. And I feel like because that's there is a feeling of wanting more growth, or looking at a partnership to see how it can grow, and how it can evolve, is the feeling I'm getting. So again, it could be partners. It could be a relationship, and it could be friendships, anything like that, where it's two people. I feel like too, though, the Lovers could be about a decision. I feel like with the Five of Cups being in the future influence, you're going to be looking at, again, something I feel happens. We've got the Hangman, the Six of Wands, and the Tower. And I feel like this Five of Cups energy comes from, you know, looking at something differently and recognizing the change. So I feel like there's something in the partner that's changing that may disappoint you a little bit. But but I think it's short lived, and I'll tell you why. So I think like you're going, well, this is no longer there, or like there's something missing, or you're feeling like whatever changed is a missing piece. Oops, sorry about that. I hit my microphone. Is a missing piece. But here's the thing: I get what you don't see is the Knight of Cups. So I do feel like this energy is still good. Like um, there's someone, I feel like it's the other person is still coming towards you. I feel like though you may feel like not maybe for a hot second, but they are, because this is what you don't see. This energy is coming in. And what to look for is the Queen of Wands, King of Wands. Now the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Here's the thing too. I didn't go into this, but this energy is very passionate and exciting, and I feel like this is an exciting time. But there's something because of that feeling that you're kind of being disappointed. So what to look for is the King of Wands. Find that energy in that partner. Like, don't be disappointed. Maybe it's up to you to grab a hold of it. Maybe it's up to you to look for it. This could be a different person, but I don't feel like it. Because I feel like with the unexpected this is good energy in the respect that the Two of Pentacles is that balance that you're going to find. So we have love and passion, and this is the balance between the two. That, you can really care about somebody, but also have a lot of passion for them and a passionate relationship and, like exciting and all of those things. So I feel like unexpectedly you're going to figure out that balance. Now, there could be choices happening here. The Ten of Cups is showing up in your challenge, and I feel like the challenge is, if this relationship has more passion towards it than love, the challenge is going to be finding that comfort in the love. I'm thinking of how to say that. And I feel like too, okay, so this is a really odd feeling. So if this partner has not like met your family and things like that, it may be a challenge to have that real comfort, because maybe there's something different. Maybe you're afraid that they're not going to approve or something of that nature, or their family won't approve. I'm getting the feeling, because this is a challenge and it's like a get together, this card particularly, it makes me feel like the challenge is, okay, well, how do we make this grow so that it all fits, and goes goes better. The thing is here, the strength is the Six of Cups, and I do feel like that is holding on to the past. There's something here in the past that's going to give you the strength to go, okay, I got this, because I do feel like where this leads is definitely something that's on the horizon that comes in very quickly. And again, we're going back to the passion part of this reading. And I feel like that as long as you recognize the changes that are happening, that they are not necessarily negative, they're just different, which can be hard. But I feel like, okay, you need to recognize that. And then the Eight of Wands comes in. I'm going to, but I do feel like there's something about the past, some kind of memory that is helping you through this. like the strength through this. Like there's something that you've got this. I'm gonna pull a couple cards on this Eight of Wands, Queen of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, Three of Swords. You know, with the Queen of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles, I'm overall getting a feeling of, I feel like with the Three of Swords there is going to be something that happens that might be hard. Oh, I wish I wouldn't have done that. Sometimes I get myself confused, but I feel like, yeah, there might be something that's hard. But I do feel like but I feel like, okay, so what I'm getting the feeling is leaving the independence might be a hard thing to leave. And, or if there's some kind of together, like coming together, it could be hard to go back. Like, let's say if there's some kind of travel trip, Eight of Wands travel, um, then, coming back from that travel might be hard. What comes after the Eight of Wands? King of Pentacles. So there's, it stays stable. I think it's just a matter of feelings, to be honest with you. Looking at, there's a little bit of a change. I think that there feels to me to be a challenge with the separation. Okay, the challenge is the Ten of Cups. That's that celebration. And honestly, now that I pulled that, there may be like leaving that celebration. So you go do something, you go to a party, you go meet people, you are doing some kind of celebration, and then when that celebration's over, because celebrations end, there's some kind of feeling of loss with that. However, it leads to the King of Pentacles, which tells me that you don't lose anything along the way. Matter of fact, with the Page of Pentacles and the present influence, and this comes after the Eight of Wands, there's growth here, big growth. So no matter what, there is definitely growth. And I feel like, though, this is like mixed emotion type things, and especially with the Six of Cups being in your strength, there may be something that's reminiscent of the past. Um, but I think the disappointment lies in, there's been some kind of shift in energy with the Tower card as part of the clarifier there, that just leaves you a little bit like, what? That kind of feeling. It's very interesting because I feel like it's doing this. Like, when you get your hopes up and then you kind of brought down, but then it comes back, and then it's kind of like that. And I feel like it happens twice. And I think the point here about what to look for is with with the Knight of Cups and the King of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles is unexpected. It's kind of perspective, like however you want to look at this. What you don't see is the Knight of Cups, but what you need to look for is the King of Wands. Those are two different energies. And to keep in mind, like if you're feeling like you're being disappointed, take another look at things and go, why am I feeling disappointed? Am I expecting passion and getting love? Am I expecting love and getting passion? Or am I getting both and I don't want both? That kind of back and forth. So pay attention as you move forward. If you want to avoid going down that rabbit hole with the Five of Cups, I would just pay attention to the energies around and make sure that you feel good about them. The advice is the Seven of Pentacles. So whatever you're doing, this advice is to keep doing what you're doing. Don't let some kind of piece of news make you feel like you need to stop doing what you're doing, because whatever you're doing is important right now. Whatever you're working towards, working on, is important, because that Seven of Pentacles in the advice tells me that big time. So keep after it, keep doing it. It's worth the work. Like, you need to keep tending to this goal that you've had for a while, because I feel like this has come up for a while now. Is there anything else we need to know? Anything at all? Yeah, Page of Swords, just be clear. And don't, you know what? I feel like too with the Page of Swords, I just got a words that said don't 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 do things in small ways. Do things in big ways. If you want something, go for it with all the gusto. Go for it. Do it. Don't be afraid of being hurt. Don't be, afraid of, um, because things change, and our emotions are always like that. Especially even if something good is coming in, changes can be hard. And even if something good is happening, there could be something that you're leaving that's hard to leave, or not necessarily even leave, but the different perspective, the different way, different life. So yeah, go for it. Yeah, I overall like this reading. I would just keep an eye on your emotions, and don't, with that Three of Swords there, don't get in your head about something that may or may not be true. um, and that's how I would go. So there you have it. Interesting reading. I hope you liked it. Give me a comment. Let me know what you think, and I appreciate you. Have a beautiful day.